Well, in today's Health Watch, thousands of women and men and families here in Washington and all across the nation are affected by infertility. All the more reason why it's so important to raise awareness of the issue. Many people miss out on the opportunity to start a family because of the financial burden that comes with the alternate treatments and routes. And that is why we are closing out National Fertility Week with Quiana Daniels, fertility expert and founder of Childress Nursing Services. Thank you so much for coming on to talk about this.
Thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be here.
Well, so this is huge, and I feel like a lot of people feel like it's suffocating. It's really hard to talk about, especially when they're in it, because they don't want to be a downer. They want to keep holding out hope. Can you talk about how many people are affected and just the options that there are out there?
So, according to the CDC, approximately 1 in 5 women are dealing with infertility. Globally, approximately 1 in 6 people are dealing with infertility. So it is a national, international, global issue that we're dealing with. So that's another thing that we want people to know, is that you're not alone. You're not alone. You probably know someone, family member, friend, who probably not have told you that they're actually seeking fertility treatments.
So when should this flag go off in your head that maybe something is wrong? You know, maybe you're trying and trying. When should you look at options, or what can you do? Can you get tested?
You can, and the earlier the better. And infertility is actually defined as couples who are trying to get pregnant unprotected for 6 months if they are 35 years and older, or have not been able to get pregnant within a year if they're under the age of 35. Now, I throw those out, and you hear those statistics being said, but you're like, why? What is it with 35? Actually, what has been shown is that women lose about 90% of their eggs by the time they're 30 years old. Oh,
really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was so soon.
Yes. So when you're thinking about baby, maybe, if in the early stages of a relationship, or just in a part of your life, if you're wanting to kind of venture this path alone, the earlier the better, because we know fertility declines, unfortunately, with age.
So if you're listening to this right now and you know eventually you do want to have a family, maybe you haven't found the right person yet, or financially you don't feel secure, what should you do?
So if you're thinking that maybe, yeah, I do want to do this, then you want to reach out to your OB-GYN. That's kind of the first path that you want to take, and you want to see, you want all your reproductive systems, you want all those things to be checked to make sure that you're doing okay. And you really need to ask, because it's not something that is just freely, that is just normally done.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize that they have issues with infertility until they actually start trying to get pregnant. And when you want to know a lot earlier.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be too late.
You don't want it to, like I said, 35. And one thing about that 35 is that at 30 years old, most women have about a 75% fertility rate. At 35, it starts dropping to 65. At 40, it's about 3%.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you brought a book with you. Can you talk to us a little bit about this?
So yeah, so these are our home fertility books that were our nurses utilize. And what they're designed to do is they're designed to help couples who are going through treatments track their treatments. Our nurses use these as when they're doing their home health assessments to make sure that we're properly managing their symptoms and side effects as well.
Okay, and National Nurses Week is coming up. You have something special planned for that?
Yes. So during National Nurses Week, I will be distributing these books, and we will still be promoting fertility and infertility awareness even during that time.
Any word of advice maybe for the person or the couple sitting at home right now that have maybe, sunk thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into this and feel like they're getting nowhere? Where can they go to reach out for help? What would you say to them?
I would say reach out to us. Yeah. Our home fertility nurses are well aware of the process. We help our clients go through the emotional and mental aspects of fertility treatments. We help them with the physical. All right, our nurses are doing initial and ongoing comprehensive assessments to making sure that your body, how it's reacting to the medications, the different side effects and symptoms, that we're properly managing that. And educationally, all right, our nurses are educating clients about the process, what to expect, so that they know and are comfortable with moving forward with their treatments.
And in our last 10 seconds, where can people go to get more information?
At childressnursing.com.
Okay, childressnursing.com. Quiana, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.